We've just left Senekal, and our next town that we're going to visit is Paul Roux. It's only 34 kilometers to get there, and it's tar road all the way. So we're going to be there in no time.
Paul Roux.
Another little place we've driven through but never stopped.
Have we?
Yeah, we drove through it on our previous trips.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah.
It sounds small. Is it small?
It's tiny.
Love it.
Yeah.
So, we've decided to buy cereal
Cheerios.
because we don't eat regularly enough in these small towns.
Yes.
There aren't always meals, and we're sometimes on the road when it's eating time. So now we've decided to have a healthy breakfast, and we shall start with, I think, a good double portion, eh?
Yeah, I'm starving this morning. The more I eat, the more I want to eat.
I think that'll do it.
Perfect.
Just a little bit for a bonus. And then some cold milk. We don't mind hot milk too much.
It's a carb breakfast picnic.
Yeah. Cereal, no less.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's enjoy the breakfast.
Yeah, we've stopped just outside Senekal on our way to Paul Roux, next to the road.
Yeah, why not? This is where we are. Look at this. And as you can hear, there still is signal.
Flat-topped hills around.
Oh, this is just farmlands. I love this.
Nice breeze blowing through the car. So yeah, no, this is the life.
Breakfast was great.
Absolutely. We should have thought of that long ago.
Long time ago.
Instead of like at 10 or 11 saying, what are we going to eat?
Exactly. Now the tummies are full.
Yes.
And we can last until lunchtime.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get back on the main road to Paul Roux.
You'll go Paul Roux, I'll go Paul Roux.
Okay. Paul Roux is actually the right pronunciation.
You're an Englishman, I get it.
Yes. Free State Englishman.
Correct.
Bidelsberg. We just saw this now, turned around and came back because I think it might be interesting to go and see what it looks like there.
Well, there's a cannon, and those brown signs normally signal a historical site, doesn't
Yes,
it? Or a
yes.
monument of some
Yeah.
kind. I see it's a caravan park and hiking trails as well.
Well, we've done about 3 kilos already on the gravel road, and I don't know if this is Bidelsberg, but I don't know if this is the resort because we don't see any other signs showing it, and we just can't carry on anymore.
I called the number, and there's no answer. So yeah, I think we need to get back to the main road. Just look at the cosmos that's already starting.
Yes, yes.
I believe in a month or so from now, even a few weeks, it's like a painting of cosmos on either side of the road.
I've seen that before. It's incredible.
I can only imagine the colors.
Yes.
Yep, babe, I think we need to get back to the main road.
Yes.
We have a busy day.
One thing I must say is I'm happy to say that we did a bit of gravel.
When you didn't plan on it.
Yes, I thought we were going to hit no gravel on our way to Paul Roux, but this little detour was great.
Yeah. I wish we could have gotten to the resort because the little cannon intrigued me.
Yes, it would have been nice to see what it was about. But we checked now and it says still another 11 kilometers to reach there. So,
and then we have to come back, so
oh no, unfortunately.
Try not to rush today.
Yeah, just have a chill day today. And I'm sure that's Bidelsberg over there.
One would assume that, eh?
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by that absolutely flat mountain that side. It can give Table Mountain a run for its money.
Yes, it can. Paul Roux.
energy.
Hey,
Have you ever seen a diamond energy fuel station?
never heard of it before.
It's a first for me.
Yeah.
The Rock 1908 Pub and Grill.
That sounds interesting.
I wonder if 1908 has significance in the town.
I am sure. Nice stone building.
Several. You might want to return there.
We will definitely return there.
Oh,
Wow, this is a beautiful road, eh?
what a
These
way to enter this town.
trees. Sheer.
Okay, listen. Stone building after stone building after stone building after stone building as I look at a stone church. Paul Roux is my kind of town.
Sheer. 1939. Smith's Hall.
Is that what it says?
Yes.
Smith Hall.
Yes.
How can we not go straight to this magnificent church?
It's inviting us. And the gates open. Look at this. Oh no, no, it's Smith Hall is the town hall.
And then some stone has been painted. This is also, there's actually a lot more stone.
Yes. Look at this. Everybody's welcome.
Beautiful.
Well, this is going to be my first stop.
Dutch Reformed Church.
Yes. Whoa.
How beautiful.
Oh, really? Sure. And that clock is right. Unless it's just coincidence, but that clock seems to be functioning. Because it is 9:10 right now. Even the steps are made of stone. Cornerstone was laid on the 15th of February 1947. Wow. That glass. Well, this must be the foot tracker monument memorial, because just the tracks. Hou koers. Stay the course. I love this detail. Centenary celebration 1938. Massive gardens, big trees. Hallo. Hoe gaan dit? Dis mooi. Retief. Born on the 6th of August 1882, passed away 3rd of July 1952. And this is Mrs. Minnie Retief. She was born on the 26th of August 1884 and she passed away on the 3rd of March 1977. Check these massive trees. Aris is busy keeping the grass cut short. Ek sien daar so the cornerstone, ja.
Ja.
Here, this cornerstone was laid by the Reverend C.P. Tron Paul Roux, 13 May 1914. Whoa. So this church was built in 1914. Yeah. The memory wall. So this is Aris. He works here in the garden at the church and he's opening for us.
And Aris couldn't be more proud of his town and
Yes,
his church.
he can't be. Dankie Aris.
He was born here
Wow.
and he says he's gonna die here.
Fantastic. Oh, they opened up for me. This is so nice. Now what I like about this is, look at this. General Paul Roux, the Reverend Paul Roux, the town's named after. He was the first preacher here, it looks like. Yeah. And these are all of them. Postal Retief. These two are buried out at the back here, I showed you earlier. Yeah.
How fortunate were we?
Yes, to get inside. Now, I was quite confused in the beginning that the cornerstone, the original sandstone cornerstone said 1914, but the front one said 1947.
All right.
And he explained to me that the tower or the spire was built in 1947.
Okay, so it came afterwards.
Afterwards, yes.
All right. I had a good chat. He's the sexton.
Yes.
I had a good chat. He says that in winter there are 20 members in the congregation, in summer 40, and they have a different minister every weekend.
Yes.
They don't have a permanent minister. And interestingly, he says he heard, he can't confirm, but some of the building work was done by Italian prisoners of war.
Yes, yeah.
Which I found very interesting.
Very interesting. Now, something that he told me was that this Smith Hall used to be the church hall.
Okay.
But they had to sell it because they needed the funds to repair the church roof. Because
it was a costly exercise.
So they sold this to another religious organization because the title deed says it has to be sold to another religious organization.
All right.
So it's another religious organization that bought it from them and they use it now.
Oh, I see here, God Point of View Ministries.
Yes.
Okay. And they painted the bottom half of the stone white.
Yeah, see.
All right, there's the cornerstone.
Cornerstone, Retief. It was laid by the Reverend Retief in 1938, it looks like, yeah. Look at there. I must tell you, I think Paul Roux has just got sandstone buildings.
I think you're onto something. Look how beautiful this is. Signal is so strong here.
Yeah.
Which is always fantastic for me.
Another stone building. House. Yeah.
Look at the garden trees.
Yeah.
Stone
No, Angel,
garages.
this is all stone. Look at this.
Everything is stone, yes. Stone Haven. Yes, that it is. Did you see the single stone garage?
It's crazy. I'm serious if I'm saying I think every single house is a stone house except that one.
I think 9 out of 10.
Okay, that's a different one.
This is Cape Dutch. Look, the stone with a thatch.
That's a good combo, right?
What is this?
That's,
There was a sign on the other side.
I think there's a sign.
Okay.
Too. It looks like a church to me.
Oh, without a doubt.
No trucks, okay. Yeah, it just says light in the darkness, lig in duisternis.
Do you know, I think you might be correct that this is the Afrikaans Protestant, but we are speaking under correction.
Under correction, yep.
This is cute.
Yeah, this is
Double story and thatch and stone.
and small.
And small. Right up my alley.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Paul Roux is a small town in the Free State province that produces poplar wood for the safety match industry.
What? So
That's interesting.
they must have forestry around here then.
Yeah. It was named after a well-known Dutch Reformed church leader and Boer General, Reverend Paul Hendrik Roux,
Yes.
who lived from 1862 to 1911.
So the Bible that was signed by Paul Roux in 1916 must have been the General Paul Roux or the Reverend Paul Roux' son.
Correct.
Because if he died in 1911,
He did. He died on the 8th of June 1911, aged 48 in Beaufort West.
okay, so that must have been a relative of
Must be.
1916.
I would imagine a son, babe.
Yeah.
Look at the lone black and white cow.
Oh.
Oh, where's your friends? I love it how the ladies in the Free State, some of them, walk with these big parasols to protect themselves from the heat.
Yeah.
It's not that hot for me today. Yesterday was a killer.
Big umbrellas, yeah. No, it was hot yesterday. But it's still only 10 o'clock, so give it a chance.
We are driving in Sillier Street.
This looks like a school.
Yes, there are the pupils under the trees. Oh, what a life.
I'm impressed with these little Free State towns. Look at this school building.
I'm looking.
If I have to take the size of this town and percentage-wise, I think like 90% of the buildings are stone buildings.
I'd agree. So this was Paul Roux Intermediate. Was Lotto funded, these tunnels, but they seem to have fallen by the wayside.
Yeah.
This is a gorgeous building.
Yep.
What do you think this could be?
It's part of the
Hostel?
school. Something. What is intermediate?
Classrooms? I don't know. Would that be like the transition between primary and high?
Yeah.
Don't ask me trick questions. I left school long time ago.
I think it's a little different now than what it was back then, eh?
Brebner Street, babe.
Look at that. Paul Roux General Dealer.
I think we found the CBD.
Yes. I'm going to go back to it.
The CBD is a street.
Yep.
A long street. Called Voortrekker Street. I said I want to see what I can find about the town.
Yes.
I'll read this
Okay.
from Wikipedia. Paul Roux was established as a post-coach station between Winburg and Harrismith. Where the current bowling club stands, we'll have to figure that one out. There used to be an inn owned by Mr. John Hiscock, a local businessman, at the location of the current bowling club where horses would be changed. The land was purchased from Mr. de Jong and the village was officially proclaimed on 9 May 1909.
Wow.
Two names were proposed for the village, Paul Roux and Duplessisville. To decide on the final name, villagers engraved letters PR on one side of a flat stone and Dup on the other side. The stone was thrown into the air and the village was to be named according to whichever initials appeared facing upwards when it landed.
Oh, so that tells us Paul Roux won, eh?
That is so novel.
That's
We've never heard that
fantastic,
way of
eh?
naming a town.
Crazy. Is the police station?
It goes on to say a public auction was held to sell plots in Paul Roux for $1 apiece
Yeah.
in 1910. Various homesteads were then erected, but there was no official church, and services would be held on the banks of the Sand River under the shade of willow trees.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
We'll
no
carry
problem.
on with the shade of the willow
I
trees.
will, yes.
But there's a sign that says the old post office. So this must have been the old post office.
How did you spot that?
Yeah.
Stonehouse. It's now someone's residence.
Yeah.
The old post office.
That's crazy. Sure.
I love it. Good spotting. All right. At some point, church services were held on the veranda of the National Bank building, which is now a private dwelling. A church was finally built in May 1914, where the cornerstone was laid by Reverend C.P. Tron.
Yeah.
Construction briefly came to a halt during the Maritz Rebellion of 1914, and it was finally completed in October of 1915. The church inauguration took place on 10 February 1917.
Well, you spoke about the National Bank, eh?
I did.
Yes, the National Bank.
What?
There it is, the National Bank.
Wait, my angel.
Let me pull off the road here.
On this veranda,
Yep.
they held church services.
Yeah,
National Bank.
that's crazy.
It gives us a glimpse into the Paul Roux of yesterday.
Definitely. I love it when we come across things like this. Hello,
I
radio.
love it that you see it.
Yes.
I would have missed that.
But that's why I drive so slowly, that one can look for things.
Look at it. It was like a corner entrance.
Yes.
I'd like to ask someone where the bowling club is, if it still exists.
Yes, let me have a look on my map.
We are driving in Van Rooyen and we're looking for Market.
There's the oak tree.
Is that the oak tree?
Yes. This is the oak tree.
There it is.
Yeah. What?
The Postal Tree.
What?
Paul Roux used to be on the mail coach route between Harrismith and Winburg in earlier years. The postboom is the large oak tree on the corner of Van Rooyen and Mark Streets.
This is it here.
What? Read further.
It says there, this tree marks the spot where the mail was delivered as the mail carriage made its way to the inn previously where the bowls club is now, as a passenger point, and so that the horses could be changed for fresh horses.
There is a servitude which applies to this tree, and it may not be cut or damaged in any way. Fantastic. We were wondering if it's going to be here.
I'm so happy to see this. And it's growing. It looks as if it's been through hard times, but it's growing again. Look here. Oh, I love it. So it's a servitude. They're not allowed to do anything to it.
Look at the acorns.
Yeah. So this is where they mailed. They dropped the mail right here.
And
right
changed
here.
horses
Yeah.
for fresh ones.
No, they changed horses at the bowling green.
Oh.
Yeah. This is where they dropped the
Tree
mail.
marks the spot where the mail was delivered,
Then they went to the inn where the
Where the-
bowling green is now.
where the horses were changed.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
all
Let's
right.
see if we can go find the bowling
Yes, I think that's the next logical stop.
green. I am so happy we found this tree because I was stressed when I did my research. I looked around here and I couldn't find the tree from Google Earth.
Oh, okay. But that would be difficult to see.
Fantastic. I can just picture them arriving here with the stagecoach, dropping off the mail and say, okay, let's go to the inn. We need to go and swap out these horses. They're tired.
Like the coach we saw yesterday.
Yes.
Maybe a bit less fancy.
Yes.
Does this look right to you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. These were the tennis courts. But yes, the bowling
oh, here
green.
we are. So here is where the inn was.
Right next to that little river, you see.
Where they changed the horses.
Yes.
Have I got it right now?
Fantastic, eh?
Oh, and they say that they had almost no rain in February.
Yeah.
That's why some of the crops have totally been lost, eh?
Oh, we saw that on the way here. Some of the
Yes.
sunflower fields are drying out and they haven't even started blooming yet. So this is where the inn was. Oh, it's so cool.
So is this the Sand River again? Must be.
Must be the Sant River. Because the inn looks like it was right next to the river here.
Yes. Still in good shape, eh? Although
Very
it's dry.
Very neat.
We have put the pieces of the puzzle together.
I love it. I see there's a single lane bridge over there. Just want to go over it.
That we must. You won't get any objection from the side of the vehicle.
Look at this. Massive trees. Are these poplar trees, it looks like?
Are they?
Looks like it.
Oh, it's unfortunately a little bit of litter
Yeah.
in the river on my side.
This side's not too bad.
Not too much water.
Now, I think there used to be chains hanging along from these columns, from the one column to the other. Chains are gone. Now, it must have been nice if you came along here with your wagon while you were delivering the mail and you see the inn over here and say, whew, at last.
We have arrived.
We can have a break now.
The poor horses too,
Yeah.
mind you. Yeah, it was the first stop.
Yep. And if they were coming from the opposite side, they dropped off the mail first and then came and got their horses.
Yes. I'm so glad we found the postboom.
Yes.
We said we got to come back
Yes.
to Rock 1908 Pub and Grill. Looks like it's open.
Yeah, the open light is flashing. Rock 1908 Pub and Grill. Oh, what's interesting is that they say about 19 kilometers away from here there's a dinosaur print in the rock, and this is just a print of that print. She doesn't know exactly what the connection is with the 1908 because
Oh,
this
all right.
place was only built 17 years ago.
Okay. Oh,
But
it's
it must
close
have
enough.
something to do with the town's establishment or something like that, I'm sure.
Close enough for me.
But this weekend they're having something called the Spookloop,
Okay.
and it's where people come together here and then they go out at night and they walk around town and stuff like that, and they get told ghost stories, spook stories and stuff like that, and then they come back to the pub and they have a party here.
Oh, I suppose to like recover.
Yes. So I think that's interesting.
What a novel idea that is.
It happens once a year. Yeah.
You know, everyone we get to, well, a lot of people we've gotten to on this trip say we've come at the wrong time because we're just 2 weeks too late for the show, or just a month too early for the Cosmos,
Yes, yes.
or whatever. It's just not possible to come at the exact perfect time.
It's got to fall in with our schedule,
Yes.
unfortunately.
And thank you for the nice ice cold cool drink.
Yes.
So now you seem on a mission.
Yes. They said I must come and see the old hotel. They say it's got old antique furniture in it.
The old hotel? Okay.
The old Paul Roux hotel.
Where is it?
Well, I've got to go find it now. It's some country in now. But she's just arranged, she's giving them a call to arrange for me to be able to have a look. Pink Tricycle, look at this.
The Pink Tricycle tea room.
Look at this. Wow.
Trekker, the better coffee.
And here's the Rosenhof Lodge. This used to be the old hotel. Can you believe it? Look at this place. It's the Rosenhof Lodge now, but it used to be the old hotel. This was the entrance. The pub's just behind here, but it's not functioning at the moment. But I'll go in at the other entrance. What a beautiful place. Wow. It's the reception area. Yeah. The dining room. Anthracite heater. It's the hotel room. Look at the switch. Sash windows. Oh man, love this. bathroom with a fireplace. How cool is this? Let me just put on the lights here. Lounge, snooker table. There's the old wheelchair. Ladies and gents bathrooms. Yeah. From the old hotel, which is the Russenhof Lodge now, to the Pink Tricycle tea room.
That works for me.
This is so original. Wind pump. Coal stove. Oh. Kawasaki 125. This is a little Renault. Carwilsie. she's just washed the floor, so I don't want to step in here now. Interesting place this, eh?
Yeah.
I just want to show you this sign before I say what I want to say. I think this Diamond Energy filling station used to be a BP, but the BP is ding gone.
As long as the Dingon has hot chips. I'm in a mood for hot chips, please, with lots of salt and vinegar.
Yeah, you got your chips?
Yes.
And?
After you added more vinegar, brilliant. Thank you. I'm trying to balance the chips on my lap.
Crazy, and this road's busy, eh?
In 5. Paul Roux was a fantastic visit for me.
Oh, yes.
Loved the abundance of stone buildings, and I loved the friendly people.
You know what surprises me is the interesting things we come across.
Yes.
It's like this Rock 1908 pub and grill.
Yes.
Then the old hotel, the beautiful church, that Pink Tricycle, the Postal Tree. I can just carry on and on and on.
And the sexton is originally from Joburg. And it says so much if someone like that is happy in a little town like this.
Exactly. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next episode.